You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Frustration get the better of you and make you do things you should never do. You got to keep the faith, you can't surrender. You never know, tomorrow may be brighter. Behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now. We gotta keep on trying. Keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. As long as you have health and strength, reaching your goal, nothing should prevent. Every time you fall, get up again. Don't sit down there like that and complain. You got to stand up and continue fighting. Don't give up, keep courage, you must win. Don't you know, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now. We gotta keep on trying. Oh Lord, we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. Obstacles will get in the way, stumbling blocks to hinder your day. But you can't afford to let them stop you. No matter how hard it is to go through, you got to stand up and continue fighting. Endurance shall win in the ending. Don't you know, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now. We gotta keep on trying. Oh Lord, we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. Strong positive mind, negative thoughts, leave them behind. We got to go forward in sure certainty. Let no element humbug that possibility. But if you give up, you have no way of knowing if next day would have brought good tidings. Don't you know, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now. We gotta keep on trying. Oh Lord, we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. Behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now. We gotta keep on trying.
and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself.
You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should.
Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career. However humble, it is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness, beyond the wholesome discipline. Be gentle with yourself.
You are
a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive Him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life. Keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be careful. Strive to be happy.
You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. People see you smile, but don't At times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? Lord Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners, of course, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. And you know, folks, we have to fall back here in the United States of America. We fall back. So we are doing this show now on TNT time. So some people may think that we'll come on at 1 p.m. US time, but we come on at 12 p.m. TNT time, which is with 12 p.m. US time, which is 1 p.m. TNT time. So yeah, so we keeping your schedule. We keeping the TNT schedule as opposed to the United States of America schedule. A little turn the clock back, or a little fall back, or a little move forward. We fall back and spring forward. Yeah. So of course, folks, I'm flying solo today. I'm flying solo all by my lonesome today. Yeah, Tommy had some business he had to take care of, so he wouldn't be joining us today. But we should also have with us joining us political analyst Dr. Winford James. He's going to join us at the top of the hour, right? Yeah, so we're going to be talking all things politics. Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and we always say, doesn't matter what color t-shirt you wear a pink t-shirt, a burgundy t-shirt, a maroon t-shirt. Each and every one is welcome on Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics. Doesn't matter what planet you're from Mazatania, Xenarania, Sonaranius. Each and every one is welcome on Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics. And this is how we started thing. And we say, ladies and gentlemen, we are the only talk program on the planet that have an oath/pledge to you, the people, that will bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Take a listen.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And of course, ladies and there you have it, the only program on the planet with an oath/pledge to you, the people, that will bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And folks, in addition to that, we'll be using one telephone tonight. That's 973-868-1444. 973-868-1444. The other number, we will not be using the other number today, okay? Don't forget, folks, share the live, WZY 95.9 FM on Facebook and X. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And again, you can reach us here today at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. So, folks, let me quickly go to the chat. Um, um, well, I mean, I don't know, but this is a total shock, a surprise. But you never know, you never know, you never know. First in the chat today was Gordon Joseph. He says, good God after lunch to you and yours. I hope all is well with you, or you talk to God about it and you will work it out just now. Okay. Beverly Biddy was in next. Beverly, where you joining us from? I'd like to know where you're joining us from, Beverly. I think Beverly might be new here to Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics. Next was our good partner, Bizram from Fishing Pond, Sandy Grande, boy. Bizram from they said on the neck of the woods, boy, behind God back. Bizram says, good day, Uncle Tommy on Wall Street, all locked on. I'm back from Fishing Pond. Today menu, rice and dashing bush. Dashing bush. You mean Kalaloo? Dashing bush is not Kalaloo? Bizram, tell the people the real name of the thing now, man. Dashing bush is supposed to be Kalaloo. Yeah? All right, Beverly, from on the beaton, boy. Yeah, Beverly, boy. All kind of bacchanal and confusion in the PNM, Beverly. They don't want them, they don't want the fella they from down who used to live on the beaton to be the next representative for Laventille West. Yeah? And but let me say this, yeah. You know, the Women's League of Laventille West, you know they're gonna take a revote on Phil Gerald Hines. And I have an editorial on that, eh? I'm going out front and saying, you see that? That's gonna be rigged. That's gonna be rigged in favor of Phil Gerald Hines. Yeah? They voted before, they made a decision, we no longer want you, Hines, and all of a sudden, all you're going and do, there was irregularities, all you're regurgitating the same type of language coming out from the lady vice chair, eh? And all you're going to do our next vote on Thursday, all you watch my word, eh? That vote is going to be rigged in favor of Phil Gerald Hines. Rigged, rigged. I am calling it ahead of time. It's going to be a rigged vote, right? Because how could you vote, right? From my understanding, one person voted for Fitzgerald Hines. One. I want to think that she's Fitzgerald's family. She's Fitzgerald's family. Yeah, family. One of them. She was a plant and did a vote. 38 of them voted for Kareem Marcel. And all you go tell me that all you're going and re-vote so you could put Fitzgerald Hines. And all of a sudden, boy, all the different PNM coming out from the woodworks, yeah? Marilyn Gordon come out, Ashton Ford come out. All of them, boy, the PNM is, you know, I have to give the PNM credit, eh? You see, when things going haywire, they just send out the troopers, eh? The troopers that are sent out. All of a sudden, boy, Ashton Ford, boy, Ashton Ford is my partner. Ashton Ford, boy, come out. Marilyn Gordon, boy, former Minister of Sports, years ago. All of a sudden, all of them coming out now and talking about the policies of the PNM. What policies? What policies? Eh? What policies? Oh, they're going to rig the election. Rig. Anderson, boy. Anderson, welcome. Anderson says, good day, my brother from Akira and Anderson, boy. Rishi say, I call him man. Did I say fail, Geraldine? All right, I don't know. All right. Yeah. Gordon Joseph said, no, bro. At times you cook the bush without okra. Okay. All right. Okay. Sometimes people just cook the dashing bush without okra. Right? Up in Chumakak, we used to cook the bush with okra. At least that is one thing I could say. Growing up in Chumakak, we used to get okra in the dashing bush. Eh? Yeah. KFC, welcome.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Wall Street.
Good afternoon.
And Uncle Tommy over Wales.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Wall Street, I not make my wife not make macaroni pie, stew chicken, callaloo, and a cup of sugar water there, man.
Sugar water. You put okra in the callaloo?
Yeah, she put okra, pumpkin, a little hot pepper, a little. It is just right now, boy.
Yeah, but
But
KFC, I even though we grew up in Chumaca, we always used to put okra in the callaloo. I never know you used to big dashing bush without okra.
yeah, well that okra slimy. We need okra.
You had to put okra in the callaloo? I don't know.
Yeah, we just want to cook a dry down, man. We make a dry down.
I dry down.
Yeah.
We had to
Well, I
put.
must get a friend to your viewers and them understand you could only beat them down there. Tunji.
KFC, who you
Reporter,
supporting?
everybody.
Karima. No. If I forget, use UNC. All right.
Even if I supporting Curry myself, man, he father and me is good friend.
Huh?
That was that's my boy. But when I see me, man going on in the fresh market, you saw you try the fresh market, and then you see me I spray me along and get any Jones.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
But Curry myself, we full 100 supporting them right now. We invite nice,
Yeah, but that woman, the Laventille West Women League, going and revote. They're going to.
Nah, them going to put back Heinz there.
They're going to put Heinz back. Correct is right. 1 full 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we like not taking that seriously because everybody crying out for the young guy, young and strong, bright, and he's a young lawyer, and you can make some differences. But like go on a body from the bottom, and then we them to represent the people and them or what?
Nah.
To help their brothers and sisters or?
Nah, them only what people like Heinz who don't represent the people.
That's and we got 3 miles coming up here protocol Wall Street. We gotta get rid of Heinz and them, man. And Mr. Wall Street, all the crew, boy, locked on. Let's say,
man.
Uncle Tommy, man.
Bless, man.
Hey, Mr. Wall Street, before I go, you make sure they be voting less for Tuesday, man.
Say that again?
I say make sure they money voting less for Tuesday. You know,
man,
big election, man.
My wife was just telling me, boy, we want to go and vote early, boy. We ain't wasting time, you know.
Yeah, man, go and cast your vote early, man. That's
yeah, go and cast your vote early, boy.
Man.
And KFC, not for your boy, eh? Not for your partner.
Well, I go rock back and take an election, man, and see what's going, man.
All right, man. Bless.
Well, they said they make a room for you to come back home, man. Anytime that man win, man.
I come back home on the first boat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But I love, man, still, but I love my respect to you, all the viewers and everybody.
All the time. Yeah, let me take this voice note here. This first voice note here. Let me see this voice note here. All right. Okay, we go. So, folks, don't forget it. You can only reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And I'm flying solo today.
When you come back to Trinidad to live, a whole lot of things.
All right, we go play that voice note. Let's take this call. Anderson.
Good evening, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, Aisha, wherever he is. And I am my boy, KFC, Kunji, Kingsley, you will posse, Brooklyn, everybody. Loving the house, Mobile Defender, everybody. And all the great listeners. Wall Street.
Yo.
I know came off the phone with Twiggy a while ago.
Twiggy?
Yeah. And me and Twiggy will like the UNC. We know the UNC gonna win election.
Right.
But Corey Marcel have everybody's support, whether it is UNC, whether it is IPL, PIP, PDP. We still remain supporting the UNC, but Corey Marcel have our support. And not my words, as you don't say, and I can't say Twiggy, not Twiggy words, was on a 3-way call. Whoever is the next caller, that's not all their business. But you have the next caller telling me and Twiggy now. Heinz must be in a corner. Listen to that? Not my words, not Twiggy words. We are on a 3-way call. And the person is stating Heinz can't believe that up till now. He might be just pulling off the last of that strand of ear, picking them. And the third caller said, we're not three-way call, that he must be by your man in Sharford, smoking a black. You know why it's a black?
Nah, I know it's a black.
Right. I don't know what kind of 3D is it. A black is really does make the cocaine. We just mix cocaine
Oh God, I'm just
with marijuana and the shakes and the leaf and all kind of thing. It come like a calalo. A calalo. Everything in it. Yeah, you roll that and you smoke that there easier. You know where people in high places yeah. So the third caller, not Twiggy words, because me and Twiggy was talking, but it was on a three-way call. Not Aisha too, because we wasn't talking to Aisha. So somebody don't feel as Aisha Welch. They say Heinz must be by you woman in Sharford. Heinz, I never know you have a woman in Sharford, Yeah, smoking a black. Now to iterate and for those who know about those closing the first one and here I say a black is cocaine mixed with marijuana. That's what a black is. Anyhow, it seems like nobody at all in like Heinz. It seems like the whole of laventille in like Heinz. It seems like the whole of Trinidad and Tobago in like Heinz. And Wall Street, KFC was right, you know. Now, they could have 10 more election. Heinz said gonna get voted out. The thing is, nomination day. Remember we went down, them politicians and them out of way have been nasty and themselves and been vindictive. But here what I foresee, that on nomination day, the whole of until the Kotaji talk and the Gonga will be down there. If they ain't taking Korean, they will not have any vote. Now that is what the talk is on the ground.
Anderson.
Let me put it in layman words. Yeah, what people say on the ground. Anytime they take Korean, behind them. Anytime they take Korean, we're not voting PNM. I tell them what PNM people say in Laventille. Not me. Right? Yeah, what they're saying. That anytime they take Korean, we ain't taking, just as KFC said, they ain't taking that just so. I don't know what they mean.
Anderson.
I don't know.
Anderson. Them people going and put Heinz right back there. Anderson, the women's league.
The PNM executive. Those are the screening committee. Like that one with one tatat. I ain't calling her name. That one with a bullet on one tatat. Is alleged. But and the three-way caller now, that she have a one tatat, sir. And it's them so, they call an emergency meeting. But Wall Street, something the world need to know. You know, 2 contractors call me.
What they tell you?
One call me and you can see that she crying and talking. A male and a female contractor. They say Heinz call them and they're being threatened. I don't know how true. I don't know. I tell them what they call me and tell me they could be lying on them. That them and the super brokers are come to some urgent meeting. But me don't understand that.
Anderson.
But most of the super brokers, they're all in party groups.
Anderson, I'm gonna warn you. I'm warning you from afar. It already started the Women's League, Laventille West Women League, going and vote again on Tuesday to put Heinz right back inside of the Anderson. Come on, man.
All right.
Because
people being threatened, people being threatened is alleged. People are being threatened. CPAP workers, the contractors, they're all being threatened. But when God for you, nobody can be against you. I don't think God is fine. This is one of the time, and I will say just as we said, Jane Kareem there. I don't tell you that's what she said. Everything that gonna sister for my next mother. But she tell me otherwise that's my business. I can call you off here and tell you that word.
Call me off here.
She said that once Jane Kareem, Laventille go vote for PNM, and this is the time.
Anderson.
This is the time.
Anderson.
Before I close,
go ahead.
This is the time UNC go with laventille. Trust me.
All right.
And them make me.
All right, let's know if you. I'll give my contribution.
All right.
All right, man. Bless. Folks, let me tell you something. I from Chumaka Laventille. I'm a full supporter of laventille, Chumaka laventille, and laventille and environs. But I have to tell you something. We tired and talk in this program, talk about the different type of abuse that laventille people going through under the PNM, the different type of psychological, emotional abuse. Them people going and put hands right back inside of it. I telling all you. Mark my word, nobody tell me nothing. I read body didn't whisper in my left ear. I telling all you. Move a defender, welcome.
Blessed if they worship. Fortunately, I wasn't going to call it a little fast some calling it by listening.
Yeah.
But I need to make my call. Because I want to talk to my brother personal today. But before I start my contribution, Wall Street, I'm going to ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
If a tree fall in the forest and no one's there, would it make noise?
You are absolutely correct.
What should the only thing the PNM vex about is that video come out, you know?
That is it. Just vex.
What should if them wanted Kareem Marcel to go there? The video would not cause no problem because nothing wrong with the video. Only thing it was showing is what was happening behind closed doors.
It exposed them.
And listen, not because nobody's not there, the tree will still make noise.
Correct is right.
The only problem is PNM business in the road. And we saw that Phil Gerald Hines was not going to get picked.
Correct.
But nobody will see when it reached the screening committee who to choose.
Right.
So Anderson is my brother. I tell people boldly, I would have supported Kareem if they sent him up, because Kareem is a good youth. But Anderson, we all know if they wanted to put up Kareem, they would have never revote. Why are they going to revote after it was clear?
Clear. You might get one vote.
Unanimously. They don't want him.
Correct is right.
Why would they vote over? That is my big question. Anderson, my brother, I respect you as an elder, but Anderson, nothing all they could do or say could change what's going to happen. And I always remind all you, Anderson, you're supposed to know this. Aisha Wells is the biggest supporter of the PNM.
Correct.
Number one activist.
Yep.
Number one activist. And when she reached the screening committee, they said no.
Yeah.
And they disrespected her. The only difference with Aisha and Kareem is a true PNM. Kareem did not get vexed and talk out.
Yep. He stayed the course.
Well, should I even hear them go to say it was our UNC planted somebody to take that video, you know? What should they laughing, boy?
You know.
What should the same woman they call? I first time I hear about that woman in my life. I never heard about you before.
Marilyn Gordon.
I must be too young.
Former Minister of Sports come out of the woodwork, boy.
Well, she come out of retirement. Well, she listen to me, I am a partner. I am telling the truth.
Yeah.
If I didn't know what that woman before today, I'm lying to you. But the woman said, is somebody planted in there to take that video? So the PNM, other PM people, they didn't realize that? But it's hurtful. Whoever take that video, what political price they're going to pay?
Yep.
I'm sorry for that person Wall Street, because everybody only saying who take this video was wrong.
Yeah.
They ain't saying how is your vote unanimously. No. All they focusing on is whoever took that video, and it's sad, boy. But Wall Street, sorry for Kareem, but he's a PNM. Yeah. He didn't disrespect nobody, but like we do, he put it in the hands of the Prime Minister. He said, Prime Minister, it's you said the youth must stand up.
Why?
And that's stand up and look where it reach. Enjoy your evening watch. You're listening.
Yeah, man. Let me say to Kareem Master, be careful, eh? Be very careful, you know. Because them snakes in the valleys, it ain't easy, you know. Yeah? I go play that song by Shaw. Them snakes and them in the valleys, it ain't easy, you know. They're biting hard, 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 hard. I'm telling all you. Yeah? Telling all you. Marilyn Gordon. I think Marilyn Gordon retired from the PNM about 30 years ago. 30 years ago, Marilyn Gordon, they resuscitate Marilyn Gordon and bring she back out, boy. All of a sudden, all of them, well, this is the PNM thing. The PNM thing is done behind closed doors. And we don't do this and we don't do that. That is not the point. The point is, the people don't want Phil Gerald Hines. That is the point. They don't want him. As a matter of fact, I have a video I want to play for you about. Let me get that video. Let me go to chat. I'll get that video for you. I want to play this video for you. Yeah? I had to play this. Rishi, I don't know what planet you living on, Rishi. I really don't know what planet you living on. But I read an article in the Trinidad Guardian today. Not the Guardian. Is the Guardian by? One of the daily newspapers talking about Trinidadians not sure who they want to vote for. I say, them people are to be mad. Them is mad people. Them is mad Trinidadians. All they don't know who they want to vote for. Or they go and vote for the other fella. Most of them might end up back in TNT under Prime Minister Rowley. Or they go ahead. Or they might end up back in TNT under PM Rowley. Me? I don't want to go back to Trinidad and end up under that fella. Prime Minister Rowley. Not me. By the way, I hear the Prime Minister go on, leave the country again. The frequent flyer, Prime Minister Rowley. He gone out the country again. And listen to this now. The Prime Minister didn't even have the common decency to tell the population, well, I'm going out the country for a week. I'm going out the country for 2 weeks. He just come from somewhere. He come back and he travel. This is private matter. Private. But wait now. The Prime Minister, he don't get paid by taxpayers' dollars. You going on a private matter? You supposed to tell the people, I'm leaving the country here and I'm coming back so and so. None of that. Nothing. And of course, who he leave? Stuart Young. Right? Stuart Young. And I also hear that he say, of course, the fella good enough. But he had no horse in the race for the leader of the PNM. He had no horse in the race. He had plenty horses in the race. Right? What kind of foolishness is that, boy? But I don't understand how the media not taking the Prime Minister to task for not telling the population when he's going to be back in the country. Yeah? And opposition, I want all to take him to task on that. The freaking flyer Prime Minister Rowley. Yeah? Does anyone know when Prime Minister Rowley is coming back? Gordon Joseph, you know? Patty Reid, you know? PNM Fox, you know? Maybe Aisha Wells might know. Aisha Wells, you know when the Prime Minister coming back into the country? He left the country on a private matter. Private. Prime Minister. Private matter. And all you're saying down there and taking that, boy? Just so? Then anyhow, I digress there a little bit, but I just don't understand, boy. It's like not the country, but PNM people just take anything, boy. Anything, Anything. Fitzgerald Hines' days are done. Basically done. That fast of another election coming up on Thursday. Fitzgerald Hines go win. Fitzgerald Hines go win behind closed door. You know the good thing, boy? Mover defender, you are right. You know the good thing? The PNM get exposed in that the people don't want Fitzgerald Hines. They don't want no parts of Fitzgerald Hines. Let me finish the chat. And I have a video I want you to play from people in Laventille talking about Fitzgerald Hines. Them talking about him, But I was kind of surprised, though. Them putting the face publicly. Because if them have any kind of dealings to any contract or CPEP or anything. Them getting victimized, you know. Them getting demonized, you know. Them getting discredited, you know. Because, you know, when that PNM machine put in place, you know, all you know PNM have a propaganda machine. All you know about that? I could tell all about that, you know. They have a propaganda machine, eh? And when you see the press enter on that machine, full blast, you know. Full blast, you know. Ain't easy, you know. And that propaganda machine, right? They're putting things in place, boy. It ain't easy. All you know, I know. Yeah. COP, welcome.
Wall Street.
Yeah, man.
Good evening to you, Wall Street. Uncle Tony, good afternoon to you, Uncle Tony. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago, and good afternoon to you, listeners.
Yeah.
Wall Street, that is not that thing that not just taking place in Fitzgerald Hines constituency, you know. It's about 14 constituency. The PNM open up nomination and people for screening. A line is about 14 constituency. And that happened about 8 weeks now. And up to now, they can't name the candidate for one constituency. You know why? That video in Fitzgerald Hines constituency, they're saying that one leak. But why is that meeting taking place? That meeting taking place in Diego Martin, in Stuart Young constituency, in Leon's constituency, in Malinam, in the vice chairman of the party, in she constituency,
yeah.
And all those constituency and them is the people them all have the fingers down. You're not seeing no hands I supporting this one, all the fingers down. That is why they can't name none of the constituency MPs and them that will be able to go up. After 2 months, 8 weeks, you just find a person to represent. But everybody in all them in those stronghold PNM areas and them, they're rejecting the PNM right now. And that is a fact. That video leak, but you will see just now, all the other videos, because it had videos and it had meeting, it had secret meetings with everybody videotaping and then they're telling some of the activists and them they cannot come in the meeting with phone and they can't tape and they can't videotape nothing. Why they doing them thing? But all the videos and them will leak. 2024, this Christmas time coming up over here, all the crooked MPs will be exposed for this Christmas year. Have faith. They say that is the date at the time that Jesus Christ was born. Jesus Christ born on the 25th. All the crooked MPs and them will be exposed. Thank you. I'll listen. KFC.
Yeah. Hey, but you know, I just said that I see something with LaHunt want to come back or want to run for political leader or want to run for a library. Folks, this is the PNM, you know. Mr. LaHunt, you stand for something, eh? PNM know what people like you in their party, you know. You have to follow along, you know. You have to follow, you know. You have to follow the leader, follow the leader, you know. You can't just come just so and feel like you want to be political leader. Remember what Stuart Young says? Eh? About termites and pottongs? Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Thank you very much. Blessings, everybody. I come out a little late, and I just happened to hear a couple of callers. I surprised Mr. Defender because I hear him talking that he's going to support Karim.
Yeah.
It's strange that he opposed to the PNM, but he want to support Karim Marshall. Tell me if that making sense now, because if that is the case, right, then the man who's supporting that particular party doesn't make any, wouldn't make any real impact, because he say for how much, 62 years, they empower and they ain't get no kind of advancement in the community and the society and thing, and yet they're going back and put somebody else who representing that same organization.
Okay. Mova defender go defend himself. He go come in and defend himself. You know?
I just trying to figure out. I understand that the young man is a vibrant and likable person, and he might be affable as a candidate. But think about it. If you're supporting a system that doesn't do anything for you, right? No matter who you put there, because check the amount of people that held that position for all those years, right? And the community hasn't changed their allegiance to this particular organization. How would it benefit you as a people that you're changing the individual, but you're keeping the system? That doesn't make any sense. If you want change, you have to go outside of that, because anybody that comes in the system has to trump and follow suit. So I don't know if it's because the linkage between the individuals and them, you have a tendency to want to support the individual. That is, I don't have a problem with anybody choosing or having a choice, you know. But you can't complain on one side and support on the other side, because it's two sides of the same coin. Yeah. If you understand what I'm saying.
No, I understand.
I don't know if I got it right, but that is what I think I heard when I came outside and I turned on to the program. So I was just wondering if there is a situation, maybe Mr. Defender could
he go come back. He go come back and defend
have a clearer understanding of what he was really trying to purport.
Yeah, it's like
I probably missed the mark. I'm not casting any aspersion or anything.
Right.
I just asking the question.
Mr. Intellectual is
yes, sir.
It's like being half pregnant. You can't be half pregnant.
No, well, is either you're pregnant or you're not pregnant. You can't walk around with a balloon underneath your blouse and tell me that you're pregnant, right?
Yeah,
is either you're pregnant or you're not pregnant. I understand what you're saying.
All right, well, bless. Yeah.
Have a blessed evening. I'll listen on.
Okay. Come and defend yourself, eh? You have to defend yourself on that one, ain't you? Come and defend yourself. You know what I mean? Me, as far as I am concerned, all of them have to go. All of them. All. Remember when I was closing up Petrogen and I say
good afternoon, Mr. Washington. I'm going for the break there.
Yeah, man.
Why ain't get the queen East Dry River and call and ask what she thoughts about that? I was listening to the Cook Guy station, I-95.5, doing a poll Friday. Yeah. And majority of the callers saying I did a threat, failure all the ministries. He failed miserably.
Yeah, he's a failure.
And couldn't get any support. But right now, the people on the ground and the East West Corridor and beat them, steal that. We had to get the young fella a try, you know, Mr. Wall Street.
KFC. Let me tell you this, eh?
Go ahead. Although I supporting the UNC, but he's a young guy in my community, and I glad for him to be a minister to represent the people them
KFC.
Down in the areas down there.
KFC.
Yeah.
He had to suffer the fate of the pain. He had to suffer the fate of the pain. All of them had to go. All of them. All. Every one of them.
So they're saying he could get killed politically then?
Yes, he had to suffer the fate of what the PNM have done to this country. Simple.
Well, we waiting and see because sometimes it's domination and we waiting to see who will go put back there.
Yeah,
if they put back and say, well, they don't know PNM dead, they're buried there. Because they want a good representation. People cry out for the young guy. All young, everybody cry out for the young guy.
Yeah, let me take this next one.
Last time watch it?
Yeah, man. Bless. Let me take this next one.
Yeah, love.
Yeah, man. Move a defender. Yo, move a defender. Hello?
Hello?
Hey. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Mr. Support don't mean voting. I don't know if you missed that part of it. Support don't mean voting for him, you know.
Nobody can let me say this, eh? He have a point, you know, to be honest with you.
No, what should be you never finish?
All right, go ahead.
First, support don't mean vote.
Okay.
Second, he's not going to get put up. Third, Mr. Adrian Leons is my personal friend, but I will never vote for him. So it's because what happened? Because he's a PNM, I'm supposed to not support him. I don't support his party, but I can support him. So I don't know if I lost in what he's saying, you know. So what the lock off Adrian as my friend because he's a PNM? Now watch it. I don't believe you encourage that.
So wait. So wait. You're saying that he's your personal friend and you could vote for him as your personal friend?
No, sir. That's what I hear you say.
Okay. All right.
I said support don't mean vote.
Okay, all right. Okay. Thanks for the clarification.
I keep telling you, Adrian is my personal friend. Right. And you know that was shit.
Yeah.
So what to do? Because Adrian is a PNM, stop talking to him? Stop supporting him?
No. I don't think we're talking about stop talking to your personal friend. But he was...
Right, that's why I say I support Kareem Marcel. Right. Because Hines is nobody. Right. Nobody don't want Hines.
Right. But
so I support Kareem Marcel over Hines any day.
Right.
So I say, you know, I don't want to vote for him. I support him over Hines.
Okay.
I wish he get it over Hines.
All right.
So I don't know what they're trying to bring on. There's a non-assume Mr. Intellectual. First time I hear you bring a kind of conversation.
Listen.
It's strange.
Listen, say no. If you say you support, a person could speculate and say that based on your support, you will vote for that person, but you're supporting another party.
No, but what should I live? I live more. What should I live more? I can't vote for Kareem. So even that, I'm telling you, so a man can't speculate on what he don't know.
All right, so you clarify it.
You can't ask a question.
All right, you clarify it.
I can't even vote for Kareem because I live Mova. He's laventille.
All right, so that was a clarification. It's clarified.
And I don't even say vote for Adrian.
Yeah.
And he's my partner.
Right, you clarify.
And he's not even partner than Kareem is. I don't even know Kareem personal.
Yeah. Right.
But I know Adrian personal, I wouldn't even vote for him. So they don't do better now.
Yeah.
Because it's a bigger thing, fish to fry. We go down that road now. And even if I vote for Kareem or don't vote for him, Laventille is going to support him no matter if I vote or not. Or they come on, let them know the areas they're talking about. If it's Lockett, Talparo, and St. Joseph, it's a different story. But if I vote for Kareem or not, that can't help me or help him.
No, but
so don't do better now, please.
All right. Yeah, man. Bless.
Don't do better.
Around. Yeah. But if they put him up in Laventille, he go win anyway. If they put him up in Laventille, he go win. And them fellas and them know that. But the PNM, we have to be honest. The PNM, the people want Kareem, but the PNM don't want Kareem. Let me repeat that for y'all. The people want Kareem, but the PNM don't want Kareem. And let me tell all of this, sir. Them could sit down there and select Kareem all they want. When time come for the Prime Minister to make a decision, the Prime Minister could say, Kareem, go and sit down on the bench, or we go put you in our next constituency. Folks, we have to go for the break. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics on WZYE 95.9 FM. We'll be right back after this short break. Don't go now.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
In the Far East, they have something that's called the Chinese bamboo tree. The Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years to grow. And when they go through a process of growing it, they have to water and fertilize the ground where it is every day. And it doesn't break through the ground until the 5th year. Okay? But once it breaks through the ground, within 5 weeks, it grows 90 feet tall. Now the question is, does it grow 90 feet tall in 5 weeks or 5 years? The answer is obvious. It grows 90 feet tall in 5 years. Because at any time that person stopped watering and nurturing and fertilizing that dream, that bamboo tree would have died in the ground. And I can see people coming out talking to a guy out there watering and fertilizing the ground that's not showing anything. Hey, what you doing? You've been out here a long time, man. And the conversation in the neighborhood is, you growing a Chinese bamboo tree, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Well, even Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder can see ain't nothing showing. You know that's how people are gonna do you? So how long have you been working on this? How long have you been working on your dreams? And you have nothing to show. This is all you got to show. People are gonna do that to you. And some people, ladies and gentlemen, they stop. Because they don't see instant results. It doesn't happen quickly. They stop. Oh, no. You got to keep on watering your dream. And when it began to happen, they stopped laughing. They said, look, whoa, look here. Look how, hey, man, you know, I know you could do it. Look, you got a job here? See, during those hard times, we didn't know how you're going to make payroll during those times when you failed and things didn't work out. They were nowhere to be found. But you know what I discovered? When you're working at your dream, somebody said the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Oh, it's sweet to you. It's good to you. Why? See, when it's hard and there's a struggle, see, what you become in the process is more important than the dream. That's far more important. The kind of person you become, the character that you build, the courage that you develop, the faith that you're manifesting. Oh, it's something that you get up in the morning, you look yourself in the mirror, you're a different kind of person. You walk with a different kind of spirit. And people know that you know what life is, that you have embraced life. You know it was hard, but you did it hard.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and you. Of course, folks, I'm flying solo today. You know, Tommy is surely listening to us. Don't forget, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook and X. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here today at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Yo, what it does, this your homie Rick Ross.
This is your boy Gucci Man LaFleur.
You're in the mix with Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
It's crazy, you heard me?
Hey, I'm Ariana Grande. Hey, yo, this Cardi B. What's up? It's Megan Thee Stallion.
You're in the mix with Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Check this out, it's DJ Khaled.
This is Post Malone. Yes, that little Chico Pitbull.
You're in the mix with Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. You are listening to Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street on WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening.
We are back with you. Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. And folks, from now on, we'll be on TNT time. So we have moved the clock. We have fall back. So we have lost. Well, fall back. We fall back. So now it's 1 p.m. here in New York, and it will be 2 p.m. in in Trinidad. Yeah. So, folks, I got to do one thing. I got to see if I can get Dr. Winford James on here. Let me do this, and I'll be right back. Let me do this, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me get this here. We'll be right back.
She's going to be singing Plight of My People. Make some noise for Lady Gypsy.
No plight of my people. Too much a one thing, good for nothing. Too much a good thing, never enough. I don't know why my black people cannot see. No party never care about we. Every election we so devoted. How we love up we PNM. As soon as election come and go, it's only problem after problem. How could we cope? Man lost their hope. I ain't seeing no solution. Every time PNM come in power, it takes a toll on black man. I don't want to sound like a racist, but this is what I can see. They just take care of the race, but they damn well know they have we. I want to ring me bell, wake up Eric Williams, tell him the party found him PNM needed immediate attention. Ring me bell, wake up Mother Cornhawks, tell she to cast a spell on we party, not what it used to be. I ring my bell, ring my bell, I ring my bell down there. I ring my bell, ring my bell, I ring my bell down there. This thing is becoming out of hand. It's time this damn nonsense stop. If you don't sing a PNM song, from Skinner Park you'll be dropped. Calypsonian could have sing what they want. We were the spokesman for the people. Eric Duffy, Chambers Dunphy, when Kamala drunk how she like to pee. Calypsonian no, that's nowhere to go. Too much happening in we country. All this killing spree, young woman body, but only about PNM you could sing. All them songs playing on the radio, all you singing with Kamala do. But when PNM do a wrong thing, I ain't hearing a word from you. I want to ring my bell, wake up Mother Cosell. Every Monday she preach on Wack Radio and is the biggest critic of Calypso. Ring my bell, for Patsy and Joni. I want them two cultural lovers to know not only PNM song is Calypso. I ring my bell, ring my bell, I ring my bell down there.
And of course, folks, we gotta wake up Mother Cornhawks. We gotta wake up Mother Cornhawks. Let me play some voice notes, and then we're gonna try to get Dr. Winford James on the line. Let me play these voice notes here.
When you come back to Trinidad to live, a whole lot of things you will understand better. One of them is the eateries, okay? So sometimes you cook the bhaji, the dashin bush, without making kalaloo. Sometimes you just cook the bush by itself, heavy garlic and onion and so on. That go down good with sada and bake or salt biscuit with green bird peppers. Sometimes you take the dashin bush and you put it in the rice, you cook it in the rice. Probably you put some NADBs with it too. What is NADBs? Pigtail, right? Coconut milk and so on. All right, but you wouldn't know about these things because you're going up so. You abandoned Trinidad long time and you only come back to vote. Come back to, by the way, who you vote? Anyhow, let me not go into that. Yeah? But when you come back, all these the culinary and things you will be familiar with, all right? Nice. I'm not frightened to live. I'm not frightened to live. I'm not frightened to live. Why? I'm not frightened to live. Because to God my life, yes, I give. He give me peace, joy, and love, and now I can live the abundant life every day. You hear me? I'm not frightened to live. I'm not frightened to live. Because God so loved me and you that his son he gave. So you don't have to be frightened to live. If you have God, you don't have to be frightened to live. You want to hear more? I have to write it first. I don't want to burst. I'm not frightened to live. I'm not frightened to live. I'm not frightened to live because my life God I give. So I'm not frightened to live. I'm not frightened to live. I'm not frightened to live because my life to God I had give. He treats me good like a father to his son. He takes me up, down, and even around. So I'm not frightened to live. I start to go to church where I will praise, worship. Yes, I will give. Because I'm not frightened to live. He helped me. I'm not frightened to live every day. I'm not frightened to live because I know what he gave. He loved me so much he gave his only son to die for my sins. If I accept him, I good to go. Yeah, so I'm not frightened to live. No, I'm not frightened to live. No, because my God, to him, my whole life, yes, I give. Come on, sing it with me. You want to hear more? Well, you gotta wait till I finish writing.
I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. One more time. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. I build me a coffin. I make it my home. Because that is my only choice. This kind of life, I leave it alone. Because when I look around and I see man raping their own daughters mercilessly, man living with man, woman with woman. So how must I live? I can't understand. Look, I'm frightened to live. Well, I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. A bandit in my face with a gun. Take my own ins and began to run. I'm in the station reporting what the bandit do. I was the same bandit I was reporting to. Look, I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. One more time, come again. I'm frightened to live. Hey, I'm frightened to live. Hear me now. It is so obnoxious when I look around. Things I just hear and see. My God, how could I go on? Children killing children every day. Parents guiding their children to go astray. Tell me how those youths getting all those guns and where in the world those guns coming from? You see, I'm frightened to live. Where you? I'm frightened to live. You come again. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Hear this. If in my ceiling they find coke and gun, it's my whole family. They carry it down. But if the police get caught, it's every grade. All they get is transfer to do crime again. You see, I'm frightened to live. Hey, I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Music. Now you see this verse? This verse is my verse. I want to listen to my verse. My verse. I want to listen. If our child could die by the hands of a bandit, Police may halfway search, they may never catch a culprit. But if Mr. Big Man shall end up dead, we're going in the old damn Congress, putting out all force and energy, finding the killer immediately. So how must I live? Well, I'm frightened to live. Come again, I'm frightened to live. Hey, hear this, man. I told the church, that's the answer. Listening to the speech on the altar, while taking in the words of the Almighty. You know the priest felt in sweet at me, is he a frightened to live? Well, I'm frightened to live. Sing. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. Well, hey, I'm frightened. One more time. Yeah.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, that's the one and only Impulse, boy. I don't get Impulse in here, you know. I don't get him in here. Yeah? Man say frightened to live. Let's try to get Dr. James on the phone. Man say frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Dr. James. Hello? Dr. James. Okay. That call didn't go through. Let me try again. So, folks, I'm trying to get Dr. James on the phone. It's ringing. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Okay. All right, folks. That did not go through. So we're gonna see if we could get him as we go along, because he said he only had a few minutes. Okay. So, folks, let's go to a few. All right, let's go to a few videos I have here that I wanted to play for you. Where do you start? The thing is, where do you start? Where do you start? Where do you start? All right. And as Tommy will say, let me start from the beginning. So there are some questions being asked, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We have Dr. James. His phone is connected. Okay, I don't know. Something's wrong with the phone. Something's wrong with the phone, folks. So we have so much things that. So I want you all to take a listen to this. This is some Laventille West residents.
General elections have
failed Gerald Hines, and I am saying failed Gerald Hines for a particular reason. All right. So I want you all to take a listen to this.
The upcoming general elections have ignited a debate among constituents of Laventille West over the future of incumbent Member of Parliament Fitzgerald Hines. Recently, members of the constituency's Women's League rejected Hines' return to representation. But while the closed-door voting process has since been deemed null and void due to breaches in process, those unrestricted by rules and protocols say their faith in Hines has fizzled.
Look, when they had a meeting in Success, I was down there. It had young people, young boys, young girls commit all their qualification, passes everything, and what a man tell them, when they don't talk and pour their heart, he can't do nothing for that. So why I must continue voting for you? Man, show he in the dustbin, yes.
See, this is a Laventille West resident saying that throw Hines in the dustbin. Throw him in the dustbin. Now, the Women's League did throw Hines in the dustbin. But you know, think about this, boy. You voted. You came to a conclusion. The man get one vote. And you have to go back and re-vote on the same man who get one vote. So what does that mean? What does that mean? But you know, at the end of the day, all the party groups could nominate Kareem Marcel all they want. At the end of the day, the buck stops with Prime Minister Rowley. And Prime Minister Rowley could decide, you know what? Yeah, what's going on, eh? Kareem, we don't want you for Laventille West. We want Phil Gerald Hines. And that is the, listen, a fish doesn't rotten from the tail. I've said it over and over and over. A fish doesn't rotten from the tail. But let's continue to listen.
Speaking under anonymity, the 47-year-old resident alleges that when his son was killed in a police-involved shooting years ago, Hines offered no assistance.
And you know my family personally, but you used to be in my yard, and you never show your face.
In Beetham Gardens, young...
Never show his face. Never show his face. That is representation. That is PNM representation for all you. First-class representation. You know them personally, yeah? And you didn't have the common decency to show your face. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Prime Minister Rowley not attending a Hippolyte funeral. That's what that reminds me of. I keep telling all you, a fish doesn't rotten from the tail. A fish does not rotten from the tail. Well, let's continue to listen to what people up in Laventille were saying about Phil Gerald Hines. This is not my words, you know. You know, that's hey, Wall Street, he always making up things and he making this about. Not my words, you know. In the words of people from Laventille West. Let's go on.
Entrepreneur Shazm Lambert says even Hines' role as National Security Minister has been a misfit.
Everybody was made for a task. You know, whether you like it or not, you could be doing something that you don't like. You could be doing something that, you know, you could adapt to, but that is just not his position. You know, I don't think that is his position. He might be good in other field, but this might not be his position.
Kester Benjamin.
You hear that? 100% correct. Make him Minister of Communication. He go be very good with that. Make him Minister of Communication. Minister of Public Utilities, no. Minister of National Security, no. Right? And whatever other ministries you have. But folks, I keep telling you all, you know, when Patrick Manning was the Prime Minister, the best that fella could have done was a junior minister. How come in the Patrick Manning cabinet, you could be only a junior minister, but as soon as Prime Minister Rowley come in, you could be in some of the top ministries in the country? A fish doesn't rotten from the tail.
Argues that Hines has fallen short in delivering tangible results.
Continuation with him, to me, I never really seen a difference. What I see him more or less is him just coming and posing and talking, collecting a salary, and I just said, but what on the ground? You're not seeing happening on the ground.
Attorney at law and Beast.
Hear that? Hear that? The people not seeing anything on the ground. You know, I have told these people years ago about this MP, you know. And it was proven when fighting for the building up in Chumaka, Laventille. People used to say all kind of thing. Hey, Wall Street, why you don't come back here? Why you don't go and fix the building? All kind of thing. When the MP, why you don't come back and live in Chumaka? They know they ain't asking for Gerald Hines to come and live in Chumaka. But they want me to come and live in Chumaka. Look.
Beetham Garden resident Kareem Marcel is being tipped as a favorite for the post of MP. Efforts to contact Marcel or Hines for comments were unsuccessful. Political analyst Dr. Winford contends that while determining the pulse of the people required more work, He anticipates that the PNM may have a shakeup in their selection of candidates contesting the upcoming general elections. The constituency is at a crossroads. Whether Hanks can bridge the divide and secure his position now remains to be seen. Jesse Ramdale, CNC3 News.
You all hear it? Yeah, I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up. That is first class representation from Phil Gerald Hines. First class. But that's PNM style representation. Yeah, PNM style. I've told the people about from laventille. It's time. And you know, as a matter of fact, all of them have to go. All of them. All of them. All of them. Let me bring something new. Right? And maybe in another 5 years, we could revisit the PNM. Another 5 years. But if the people that they bring new do right by the people, cancel Christmas to the PNM. Cancel Christmas. I'm telling all you plain talk bad manners. When a party that's supported by 70 to 80% black people that voted for you, and you have 26%, over 300,000 of them living below the poverty line, the highest unemployment is black people. Most people killed by crime is black people. Most students scoring under 50% in the SCA is black people. And all they go tell me about the PNM, and then they want to hoist Stuart Young on the people. What about, you know, there's something in America called diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. I want to ask Prime Minister Rowley something. Prime Minister Rowley, 70 to 80% of the black voters voted for the PNM. The PNM. Yet, whenever you leave the country, we can have one to act as prime minister in 9 years. One prime minister, Rowley. And you know the sad thing? The PNM people go say, hey, what are you worrying about? What happened? You don't have to pick this, but you have to pick that person. So why are you putting your vote in the PNM voting bank? Why? And that's acceptable with all you. But it'll be so sad, eh? When Laura Lizama Leasing get fired, the PNM Women's League didn't have a word to say. Stuart Young did worse than Laura Lizama Leasing, and he became acting prime minister. Sometimes I just tell myself, you know me, let me leave them people alone. Eh? Let me leave them alone. Eh? Because they like it so. They like abuse. What is the 6th type of abuse again? Let me tell you about the type of abuse. Eh? There's physical abuse. Nah. PNM not involved in that. Not physical abuse. I might be. Yeah. I will leave that for another day. Sexual abuse? No. Verbal emotional abuse. Verbal emotional abuse. That is what many PNM supporters are going through. Right? Mental psychological abuse. That is what many PNM supporters are going through. Financial economic abuse. That is what many PNM supporters are going through. Right? And 6 is cultural identity. Well, you know, I ain't sure about that one. I will leave that one out. So the people, especially the people of Mova, Laventille, and environs, are in an abusive relationship with the PNM. And I must say this is the truth. With 26% of black people living below the poverty line in Trinidad and Tobago under the PNM and Prime Minister Rowley, many black people in Trinidad are in an abusive relationship with the PNM. All you see, price smart, right? Like they want to get out of Trinidad. They can't get Forex. You know, if sometimes I don't know, eh? Caller, welcome. Caller, welcome. Caller, you hearing me? Let me just check. Folks in the chat, are you hearing me? All right, caller, call back. Call back. Let me do something. Let me fix my phone. All right, thank you. Let me fix my phone. All right, so folks, I think something is going wrong with my phone. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this, folks. Let me do this. Let me just do something here. Folks, let me do this. All right. Something is going on with my phone. Give me 1 minute. Let me do this.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? Lord Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, brother.
So, folks, we are back with you. I think, folks, my phone storage in my phone was overwhelmed, so to speak, and I wasn't getting the WhatsApp call. So, folks, you can try calling again. Try calling again. But yeah, folks, it's very simple, you know. It's very simple. Let me go back to the chat because I see we partner P&M Fox coming. Um just Sodra, where you joining us from? The P&M people don't want to hear the truth. That's why Rowley said the people are stupid. Joriah Banks keep running this country like a clown show, only supporters afraid of his nonsense. Joan, welcome. Marshall Nesbitt, welcome. Hey, look, we partner Brian John, the Belmont midfielder. Yeah. Caller, welcome. Caller. Yeah, caller, welcome. Loud and clear. Caller, hearing me? Caller. Hello? Caller, are you hearing me loud and clear? Yes, I'm hearing you, caller. Go ahead. So caller, hold a minute, eh? We're not hearing you in the chat. So hold a minute. Let me hang up and I'll try to work this out, okay? Let me hang up. Okay, I gotta hang up. So folks, I don't know what it is. Let me try this. Let me try to reboot my phone here because all on a sudden I'm not hearing people in the chat. Okay, hold on, eh? Let me go back over here. Let me go back.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover.
She's going to be singing Plight of My People. Make some noise for Lady Gypsy.
No plight of my people.
So folks, caller, can you hear me now?
I'm hearing you all the time.
Okay, caller. Thank you. Folks, are you hearing the audio now? You should be hearing it now. Okay, folks. All right. We had to fix some audio there. Go ahead, caller.
All right, thank you. Yes, I was saying that fish rottens from the head all the time. That won't change. Also, no liar has a good enough memory to be successful at it. So we are listening to a contribution that Shortman made just now. And it's the same kind of contribution he made before. When a caller brought to attention, hey, don't let your program go down to those kind of levels because it is not proper media. Because it's personal things somebody dealing with. You understand? Personal thing that cannot be proven, that you understand is not authentic. Because if that's the case, I could call in and say, okay, kind of personal thing, whether about you, your wife, your son, your daughter, and where your program will end up. And your response was, nah, when the politician and them say anything, let them so no, I leave in them. All right. But about 2 weeks ago, I hear you saying, no, we don't go down to them level. We don't go. So that is where I realized in true. Nobody have a good enough memory to be a successful liar. And fish are rotten from the head because listen, the things that we are hearing from the leaders are very, very ugly. And you know, bad part is that their section taking it and running with it. But then you have the fortunate or unfortunate ones with the mic. You understand who I call Michael? They are the ones that help promote it. So this man says something that very ugly. Very ugly. Now the well-loved country members will come out and admit that. Those who for party will not come out and admit what Mr. Young said that was ugly and should not have been. Mic or no mic, whether in parliament or out of parliament, it should not have been. But the thing is this something that came out for the very first time? Yes or no? Is it something that came out for the very first time? How are we to know if it's true or false when somebody from inside the bowels of the party that the reference is made to came out and said the same thing? The same thing. And not with no parliament and not with no, you understand? So I am suggesting, hey, let me don't pick side now, boy. Let me try and get the thing right because it's a country we want to see get better. It's a country we want to see get better. So if you're pelting mud at this one and you're trying to promote that one and all the systems stay in the same way, what will happen? Because I don't know who could tell me that they could put their head on a block that it they have who in the PNM that is politician. I don't know who it have, who could tell me that under the UNC it didn't have who is politician. So if that is the case, then what we have to deal with is the system then. We can't deal with the personnel. Hey, we could fix this thing, you know, but we can't go down the road of we versus them. We go end up the same way all the time and just heartache and pain. I go on.
Thank you, caller. I want to play something for PNM Fox. PNM Fox, listen to this.
According to a Caribbean Development Bank poverty assessment, 26.3% of black people in Trinidad and Tobago live below the national poverty line under Prime Minister Keith Rowley. This is
PNM Fox. Let me play that for you again. Let me play that for you again. And the reason why I'm playing that, because of this. This is what PNM Fox asks the question. Where can you find the statistics that 26% of African people live below the poverty line? One of the main reasons why critical thinking is important is that AI-generated content can be misleading or biased. Right? So PNM Fox, listen to this again. Listen to this.
According to a Caribbean Development Bank poverty assessment, 26.3% of black people in Trinidad and Tobago live below the national poverty line under Prime Minister Keith Rowley. This
PNM Fox, did you hear that? Just in case, PNM Fox, you went to put on your glass with your red sorrel in it. Take a listen again.
According to a Caribbean Development Bank poverty assessment, 26.3% of black people in Trinidad and Tobago live below the national poverty line under Prime Minister Keith Rowley. This
okay. Now I want you to listen to this other one. Folks, this is my editorial for the day. The Laventille West Women League's meeting schedule a sham to reinstate Fitzgerald Hines. I want you all to listen to this. This is my editorial for the day. PNM Fox, listen to this.
The Laventille West Women's League meeting schedule, a sham to reinstate Fitzgerald Hines, an editorial by Professor Wall Street. The recent developments within the Laventille West Women's League have raised significant concerns about the integrity of the nomination process for the upcoming general elections. The decision to reschedule the meeting, ostensibly to address irregularities, appears to be a calculated move to reinstate Fitzgerald Hines as the People's National Movement PNM candidate, despite his previous rejection by the League members. A questionable rescheduling. The initial meeting held by the Laventille West Women's League ended with a clear outcome. Fitzgerald Hines received only one vote, while attorney and Port of Spain Alderman Kareem Marcel garnered 38 votes. This decisive rejection of Hines should have been respected as a democratic expression of the members' will.
You hear that? Hear that? It was democratic. All of a sudden, next day, you hear that, you know, this spaghetti Terry, I tell you all, you know, that propaganda machine in the PNM have a patent on the propaganda machine in Trinidad and Tobago. Right? They have the patent, you know. They might also have a copyright too. Maybe they could trademark it too on propaganda. Remember the next day, what came out? Or the day after? There were irregularities in the voting process. Oh God, you know, the PNM real good, you know. I think you only credit, eh? All you know, I talking from facts, eh? Not fiction. There were irregularities in the voting. So you know what it is? We have to go and do a revote, right? So we want to bring back Fitzgerald Hines. Let me take this call. Folks, you go finish that. Let me take this call. Caller, welcome. Caller. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, listening to you. Go ahead.
I want to put something outside here again because apparently this thing ain't sinking fine. You know. The average person want to say that the prime minister that we have today, which is Keith Christopher Lucifer Rowley, is an honorable man. And I want to beg the differ. I remember in 2019, leading up to the 2020 general election, I was trying to call Lennox to get the youth man name who sing a song and call Keith Rowley, the prime minister today, a raper man on a UNC platform. I think a few days later, when the prime minister heard or see the video, he did a press conference. I saw all of that and all too. Did a press conference and said that youth man was singing that song, even though if he apologized or not, he's going to sue him. And sue his pants off, he will. I just paraphrasing here. Now, Lennox heard that statement made by the Prime Minister live on television and reach out to the youth man and tell him, he said, here what's going on. He said the day that the Prime Minister sent a protocol letter to go to court, I go be a main witness. That was in 2019. We in 2024. And up to this day, you telling me that the Prime Minister don't know where this man living, to send him that protocol letter for him to go to court. So all who feel Rowley is some kind of human inward, so as some kind of human being inward, all who believe that go there with that lie. Because I remember that cousin of mine, he dead at PNM today, but you know what I might tell you before he dead? He said Rowley is a beast in human form. He said he used to go to a meeting, and that was in 2017. He tell me that he said that man just treat his wife like a old dog. But I didn't believe it at the time. But it's when I watched how the man behaving on the news, according to man like a raging bull, you could see why. But the longest rope have an end, and all who holding on to that dribble called the PNM, that dribble will burst one day. Locked on and listening.
Come on. So folks, let's finish listening to this. The sham of a vote that will be happening by the PNM and the propaganda machine coming up on Thursday.
However, the executive's decision to mandate a second meeting, citing irregularities and lack of proper notice.
Hear that? Irregularities and lack of proper notice. You know what? I tell them all here, you know, they're good. They're real good. Once that meeting concluded, right, they will make sure that people don't videotape nothing. They want nothing videotape. Because they could work the shenanigans, right? Bring back Hines in. And Kareem, we might have to put you in another place. We might put you in, we go find our constituency for you, Kareem. Don't worry yourself. Right? We go find another constituency because regardless of what, we want Hines. The people want Hines. The people don't want Hines. But the Prime Minister want Hines. And whatever Prime Minister Rowley gets, whatever Prime Minister, Whatever Prime Minister Rowley wants, Prime Minister Rowley get. Ask Robert LaHunt. Ask Nicole Oliveira. Ask them. They go tell you, you know. They go tell you. And God rest his soul. If Nylon Hippert was alive, he would have tell you too.
Undermines this democratic process, manipulating the process. The exec.
Hear that? Manipulating the process. That is exactly what they are doing. They're gonna manipulate that process. What do you mean? Look. If all you don't know, that outcome is already foreseen, stamped, sealed, and delivered. Failed Gerald Lines. They could already say failed Gerald Lines. All you watch it, I want you all to tape this program and watch Thursday come. Watch it. You go see. Because you know what they go do? They go send all them CPEP piano workers up in Laventille West. Tell them, all you have to go to that meeting, you know. All you have to go to that meeting, because if all you don't go, all you know where does go is victimize, demonize, discredit. All of them have to go to that meeting now. All you go see the difference now, eh? Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, good afternoon, Wall Street.
Yeah.
Ask Wall Street too. What kind of human being the guy is? Remember you nurture him and give him that good support. You put him in that position too, no Wall Street. You have to get blamed for that too. What was that Wall Street?
Yeah.
Thursday coming in, they're going to have next the women's meeting again, or?
Yeah. The Laventille Women's League. Another meeting on Tuesday.
Which part that is, boy?
I don't know. Must you up in the place up by when you come up there. As soon as you come up, Laventille West constituency office.
Yeah. You feel you're going to go in that meeting, boy?
Nah, they go have metal detectors in that meeting. You can't bring your phone. That's the first time they go use metal detectors.
Support. Eh?
With your phone. Yeah?
Somebody in a meeting, only pay them business, but the dirty ladies that come out in the public.
Yeah, they're exposing them, man. Exposing them.
Yeah, they're hiding too long. But what should I look to understand here to really wait, see.
Bless. Yeah. Although we continue with the editorial. Although this sham. You know what? You know what should happen? I think the people up in Laventille West, or they shouldn't go to that meeting, or they should boycott that meeting. Boycott that meeting. Don't go to that meeting. Don't go to that meeting because it's a rubber stamp meeting they're having there. They should call that the rubber stamp meeting. Call her welcome. Miss Atlanta, welcome.
Good afternoon, Wall Street.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, Wall Street, Tommy, and everybody on the chat and everywhere. What meeting? The women's. What are they having the other meeting for? What are they voting for in the Women's League?
Laventille West Women's League resoundingly kick out Fitzgerald Lines. They didn't vote for him. He got one vote.
Right.
Kareem
what is the name of the what vote is that? Like they just call a vote?
No, to be the representative for Laventille West.
Right, but I thought they have to be a representative. You know, you have to go up. Like they have the screening committee has to say, well, Wall Street going up for Laventille or whoever going up for Laventille. So why are they voting now?
Yeah, well, that's what the women's Laventille West Women League was doing. They was taking a vote for who they wanted to represent them.
Oh, well, and then that will go up to the screening committee.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, well, it matters not. It's neither here nor there. Because at the end of the day, it's whoever going up for that place, the people has to vote, and the screening committee pass them and say, well, look, Wall Street going up for there. Voting day will come and you will vote for that person. So therefore, it's not who voting now, it's who voting on the day of voting day. Whoever they put there have to vote. If you don't want to vote for him, Prime Minister can't make you vote for him. Even Prime Minister. If Prime Minister put you up as his golden goose, as his whatever, it is up to the people who is voting in that constituency to vote for whoever they want.
Yeah,
and if they don't want him, then they will don't vote for him.
No, but at the end
or
of the
vote
day,
for him.
But at the end of the day,
What
Miss
is that?
Atlanta, at the end of the day,
Uh-huh.
the prime minister make the decision. You could put up a
Yes,
green.
but I said he could only make the decision for him to go up, for him to be the, for him to, for us to vote for him. Let us say I am a voter, all right, and I'm living in Laventille. So he put up you or Heinz or whoever he puts there. I have to vote for that person. So if I don't want him, I just don't want him. And if they don't want him, they just don't vote for him.
No,
You know, I don't.
But Mr. Atlanta, that's not the way it go. Up in Laventille, once the PNM put up a candidate, right? They're voting for that candidate.
Yeah, but you don't know, times will change. There's always change, you know. Nothing stays always. One thing is constant. It's change. So whether it take 20 years, 30 years, whatever, you can always change. You never know Wall Street. And when they put that attitude, when they put that out there, if whoever wants him there, if he has, as somebody said, if he is to be there, he is to be there. He is not to be there. He won't be there.
Mr. Atlanta.
At the end of the day, so they could put up what? They could wine, they could dine. You remember long years ago, they used to call the Women's League, I think the Fat Ass Brigade or some kind of thing. They used to have it advertised, the Fat Ass Brigade. That's how we knew the Women's League, right? In the year. So to me, it's nothing. To me, if Laventille want him, Laventille will have him. If they don't want him, they don't want him.
Okay.
So that prime minister could put him up again if the people say, hey, let us change. Let us and young people come out as they say, as the young people come out and say, hey, let's vote him out or whatever. It may happen.
All right. Thank you.
You remember Wall Street, you can always change, you know. Because look, you change. If you who welcome the prime minister with open arms, loving arms all year, all through your life, Wall Street, you could have welcomed, and he was in your bosom, and you could reject him today. Who are they?
Okay.
You understand?
I hear you. You got to go for the
But it's nice to see you. Good afternoon, Tommy, wherever you are. Good day to you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Caller, you have 30 seconds before we go for the break. Caller.
Hi,
You have 30
good day. How you
seconds
doing?
before we go for the break. Go ahead.
Mr. Atlanta, do I have your permission to ask the principal to give you the ruler, the duster, and the chalk instead? Do I have your permission to so do?
Thank you.
The people are the ones who are called to make the decision. If less than 50 people make a decision and the people were not satisfied that the amount carries really
Caller,
the value and they want to do it over, nothing is wrong with that.
We got to go for the break. We're going for the break.
I'll call back.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Folks, it's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics. With Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Mr. Atlanta, you have to understand the people I grew up with. I understand. Why you think Laventille have never forsaken the PNM? Folks, we'll be right back. Stick and stay. Sunday Talk, let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington. You'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's in the village. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook, on X, WZYE TV on YouTube. Subscribe. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Folks, I want to finish playing this editorial here. So hold the calls, okay? Hold the calls while I finish this editorial.
Executive's justification for a second meeting is based on alleged procedural flaws, such as the failure to inform all constituency units. While procedural integrity is crucial, the timing and manner of this intervention suggest an ulterior motive. The rescheduling conveniently provides Hines with another opportunity to secure the nomination.
You hear that? Hear that? Rescheduling. They're going to reschedule it. Why are they going to reschedule it? The people have spoken, right? But it's Hines by any means necessary. Fail Gerald Hines by any means necessary. That's what it's about. Let's be honest. Be honest about it. Women leagues. Listen to this, sir. If on Thursday that came up with the women's league supporting Hines, I'm calling for all of them to resign. All of them. All of them. All. Every one of them should resign. Yeah, all of them should resign. Or they put all the resignation in the resignation bin right over there. Put it over there. Put it over there. And let me get out of here.
Despite the clear preference for Marcel in the initial vote. A pattern of disregard. This is not the first time the PNM has faced accusations of manipulating internal processes to favor certain.
You hear that? This is not the first time, you know. It has happened previously. I tell all you about the propaganda machine. I told you all, you know. It's not the first time, you know. When you see to put that propaganda machine in gear, Marilyn Gordon. When is the last time all you about from Marilyn Gordon? When was the last time? Some people don't even know who Marilyn Gordon is, but I know who she was because she was Minister of Sports. She was a good Minister of Sports too. Marilyn Gordon, come out of the woodworks, boy. They resuscitate she. PNM resuscitation. Look at she mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and bring she back. Ashton Ford, when the last time I hear from Ashton Ford, you bring them back, boy. All they think it's easy. Let me continue. Call a holy calls.
The party's history of sidelining grassroots voices in favor of established figures raises questions about its commitment to genuine democratic principles. The Laventille West Women's League's experience is a microcosm of a broader issue within the party, where the leadership's preferences often override the rank-and-file members' choices.
All you hear that? Hear that? All you can pick who all you want. Pick. All you go pick whoever you want. Pick Kareem Marcel. Pick Phil Gerald Hines. Pick who you want. Pick. Submit him. When the big man, folks, a fish doesn't rotten from the tail. When you get to him, I don't want to eat. LaHunt, we don't want to eat. Nicole Oliveira, we don't want to eat. Brian Manning, watch yourself, you know. Brian Manning, watch yourself, eh? I'm telling all you, Brian Manning, watch yourself, eh? All right, let me continue.
The need for transparency. For the PNM to maintain its credibility, it must ensure that all internal processes are transparent and fair. The rescheduled meeting on November 7th must be conducted with utmost integrity, ensuring that all members are duly informed and that their votes are respected. Any attempt to manipulate the outcome will only further erode trust in the party's commitment to democracy. In conclusion, the Laventille West Women's League's new meeting schedule is more than just a procedural correction. It is a test of the PNM's democratic values. The party must demonstrate that it respects the voices of its members and that it is committed to fair and transparent processes. Anything less would be a disservice to the principles of democracy and a betrayal of the trust placed in the party by its supporters.
But think about this, folks. Think about this. Just imagine if that was the UNC. Oh, Lord Father, put a hand. If that was the UNC, the PNM are running up and down the country. You see what we tell all you? Look, they're not transparent. Look, up and down the country they'll be running. Up and down. But is the PNM, the newspaper running all kind of story, right? The PNM Guardian and the PNM Express, they're running all kind of story. Marilyn Gordon story, Stuart Young story, Ashton Ford story. I tell all you, all you, this thing ain't easy, Wait for Thursday. You don't even have to wait for Thursday. What are you waiting for Thursday for? Let me go back to the chat. Call all you could call now. What are you waiting for Thursday for? Boy? Hey, look my partner, Brian John. The midfielder for the Belmont, we just sit on the bench. Caller, hold on. Caller, hold on. Hold on, caller. Caller, hold on. Hold on.
No problem.
Hold on. PNM Fox, I just gave the video there. Go and do some homework now. Where you can find the statistics, I give you where you can find the statistics. I even play the whole video for you. Go and do some homework now and see if you could try to figure it out. Go. But by the time you get there, PNM Fox, the percentage might go from 26% to maybe 40%. 40%. So that means to say it could be over 400,000 black people living below the poverty line. Caller, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know if it would help, right? Dale, your partner Dale, had a woman, was it on Friday last? And he was he was talking to her and asking her questions and interviewing her and so on. And she was, expressing some expressions and so on, right? For and against, issues. I don't know if you could ask him to give you her number. So you can have a chat with her in connection with some of the things that you are raising here. That is one. There is a process that I endorse, which is majority. You mightn't like the decision, you understand? But when it comes to these things, to politics, I believe so. If the majority say they want the people's partnership, I am going to live with that. If the majority say they want the PNM, I am going to live with that. If the majority say they want Mr. Gary party, or you demand that you don't like, what your name, Mr. Philip, you understand? I am going to live with that. That is what democracy is all about. So the majority will vote, and when they vote, that is what will carry. And I like what Mr. Alanta said, at the end of the day, at the beginning of the night, that is just the preliminaries. The big thing is what's supposed to come hopefully next year. Please God, once they don't do like the partnership and carry it over 3 months and 14 days. That is going to come next year, please God. You understand? And last but not least, I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed that all this energies is spent on the PNM, Mr. Hines, Mr. Marcel, and if he should get, and if he shouldn't get, and what after? That will change the price of coffee? That will make you vote for PNM if they put Mr. Marcel? Or if they make Mr. Marcel, that will make, boy, you're going and vote PNM now. And one set of people now who wasn't voting PNM, but, oh gosh, you know that? Well, let me don't say you know that. I don't think you don't know that I could go up and represent PNM in laventille and they will vote for me. I don't think you don't know that. You could put somebody from the other side to go in by Mr. Munilal down there, down Barako side, and they wouldn't vote for him because they say, nah, he come from the balls of PNM. No way. That is the structure that we have here in Trinidad and Tobago. Party first. Isn't that what your leader says, sir? Party first. So it has nothing to do with who, is more so what the party represent. Nobody ain't beating nobody in laventille. Nobody ain't beating nobody down there in Barako and Penal. You understand? Because that is the structure that we have. That is the structure that we have. But they go along, come along, trying to make that, trying to throw gas on the fire then. In other words, throw gas on the fire. Oh God, listen now. You have a party that you're promoting. You never admit that you support them, but you have a party that you're promoting. Oh gosh, well, show those who are neutral. Show those who probably on the fence, probably, I say. You understand? Why you should vote for them instead of only dealing with the other side who inside already and win the last two. Oh God, show them, well, look, listen, these are the reasons why you could vote for the UNC. These are the reasons, and come there. Oh gosh, man, you're only going down one road. Just remember, you're supposed to be balanced, eh? You're supposed to be balanced. I made some recommendations and suggestions to get your balance code go up, your balance node, your balance go up, go higher. Understand the record will show. Yeah, boy, that man, he really think, boy, look at the kind of people he bringing on his show. He ain't bringing them alone. Who needs mud pelters and haters. Look, he bring that one and that one belong to so and so. Look, he bring that. Oh gosh, man, listen, I want to help you, my fellow Chumakian. Oh gosh, I'm not doing this because I hate you. I love you, boy. I want to see you move up in the standings. Okay? Look, the Bournemouth football are talking here, English football. Bournemouth beat City yesterday for the first time ever. So going along with this thing about, the laventille thing, they could never think, you could never tell. Somebody could come up and just upset the whole apple cart. It could happen, whether it's Penal, Princess Talk, anybody. Generally, right now, that ain't happening. But you must never put your head on a block that is how the thing could go. Because look, Bournemouth beat City for the first time ever.
Thank you, caller. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. You know, the sad part of it, you see that fella? You have to take them left red earplugs out of your ears. Because Tommy and I have come, well, let me don't put Tommy in this, Let me leave Tommy out because Tommy's not here today to defend himself. I don't want to put Tommy in this. I have come here and showed you, Gordon Joseph, policies of the UNC, not just policies now with respect to health benefits and crime, but policies in the past. Let me give you an example, because like you have selective listening and selective seeing, and you only listen what you want to listen to. I tell you, take that left red earplugs out of your ear. It is hampering your listening skills. I have said this before. During the UNC reign, under Mrs. Kamala Prasad-Bissessar-led People's Partnership, the People's Partnership reduced the amount of black people living below the poverty line from 19.8% to 17.3%. And if you want me to play the video for you, Patty Reed, and PNM Fox, I could play it for you again. Right? That's part of their policy back between 2010 and 2015. When your Prime Minister, Gordon Joseph, came into power, he increased it from 17.3% to the 26% I just showed you and Gordon Joseph, you and PNM Fox. But all you could go and do the homework too, you know. All you could go and do it. So you want to come here and talk about, oh God, and in addition to that, the UNC not in power. They haven't been in power since 2015. Why you want me to come here and talk about what the UNC do or what the UNC ain't doing? They're not in power. The PNM is in power. Guyana gave every citizen 18 years and above $100,000. What you get from Trinidad? What you get from Prime Minister Rowley? What you get? Gordon Joseph, what you get? PNM Fox, what you get? Patty, what you get? You know what they get all you? They take away petrol from all you. You know what they get all you? They take away land up on Trin City from all you. But you know what all you get? All you get African Emancipation Day. Yeah, all you get that. When all you go and shop in Price Mart, all you go use that. All you come on now, man. Come on now, man. Yeah? All they just want to defend. The so-called Warriors have a new coach, you know. Dwight York. Dwight York is the new coach of the Soca Warriors. Go and ask him. Well, I don't know. I really don't know Dwight York, so I can't ask him if Ole could go and try to be a defender for them. But maybe Gordon Joseph, maybe you could try and go and referee a game for the Soca Warriors. Maybe you could try. Try and referee a game. Maybe you could get him a win while in the middle. You know? Get him a penalty. A fella take a fake dive. You could give him a penalty, Gordon Joseph. Look, all you stop it, All you have to get real, you know. Or let it get real. This thing is serious, you know. This is no joke thing, you know. This is no joke thing. Let me say it loud and clear. All of them, you see this whole RPNM group, all of them, we don't want to see them. All of them. That'll go by any means necessary. All of them. All. You remember when what's the fella name? Is Espina's name? Right? He was leading the board with Petrochin, wherever it is. He said all. We had to get him a rest. Get him a rest. Let me go back to the chat. Volsang says, Wall Street recognized betrayal. Some laventille people have not recognized that betrayal. Yes, Volsang, you're absolutely correct. Not only that, but they haven't recognized the abuse that they are going through under the PNM. They're in an abusive relationship with the PNM. It's an abusive relationship. Mova Defender, welcome.
That's what you've been again watching. I tell you, I hear listening, but I'm a journey. But I need to bring something attention to the Wall Street. Yeah. And I want to take some look into it, and I want to, if we can discuss it on the next day. This company was called Nikon, right? That was going to receivership, right? I heard some stuff about that today, Wall Street. If this not scary, I don't know what is. Apparently in 2016, the current government sold Nikon the gas to liquid plant in Pointe-à-Pierre and the land for $35 million US. And I say this slow because I wait to hear what I say. 25 million in shares and 10 million in cash. Right? So happened, Nikon crash, it blew up, it no more. Apparently, Nikon borrowed a loan of $175 million US from Republic Bank. So Republic Bank did not want it to go into liquidated. They wanted to go into receivership. So Republic Bank could try and see if they get back their money where they put out. Wall Street, Republic Bank sent some documents to the court to prove their point why they should go into receivership. Wall Street, you know how much in 2016, when the government of the day sell Nikon to Ainsley Gill for $35 million TT dollars, like 35 million US, which is 200 something million US TT. Did you know what is the valuation for the gas to liquid plant the same year the PNM started to Ainsley Gill? $3.2 billion TT was the valuation for the gas to liquid plant, and our government, we love you so, sell it to Ainsley Gill for 200 and something million TT dollars. Watch it. Did you hear what I just said? I know a lot of people just go fly over the head, who wanted to fly over the head. A valuation report in 2016 of $3.2 billion TT for the gas to liquid plant. Our finance minister, under the pen of the prime minister, sold the gas to liquid plant for 200 and something million TT, and some was shares and some was cash. And this is the kind of things going on under our noses. And because they're doing so much crime in the country, we are not seeing these things. And drive-by crime will never stop or even try to stop it because they want to distract us from a lot of different things that go on. You know what hurt me the most, worship? After all that was came out, you know the only question the media could ask? Where is the UNC doing the screening? What should I want to know? We had to boycott this media, you know. Because this media hiding the majority of things that is happening in this country and not saying nothing about it. Imagine we Prime Minister just come back yesterday and leave the day after And nobody have nothing to say about it.
You know, and it's just a story.
Everybody complain.
And just a story, the Prime Minister on a private trip, and that is it. The man didn't tell you when you're coming back.
Watch it further to that. Further to that. Everybody complain how we up in PNM business. Lead the PNM business. Watch it when the UNC was perceived not to go and move the internal, the perceived to not have an internal election. Every day it was on the front page. Headline news. UNC that one of the 5 dissidents talking out. PNM cancel the internal elections. A man was seen not to be wanted by the Women's League, but we should start a PNM business, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, man. Well, should I wait to dig up it and one thing? Yeah. And let me discuss it when you have more information. Yeah. Enjoy it.
All right. But you know, we did a story here on that Nikon thing, you know. As a matter, yeah, we did stories on that. We did stories on that, yeah, with Nikon. Yeah, PNM folks. Yeah, PNM folks. PNM folks. Others and I get free education from primary to tertiary and many more benefits. Oh God! You know, PNM folks, you know, I don't even know what to say. PNM folks, what is a government supposed to do? What is a government supposed to do? A government is supposed to look after its citizens. If you can't look after its citizens, then you don't deserve to be in government. So you making a big, all right. So I should be PNM for the rest of my life because my mother get a partner up in Chumaka Laventille paying $12 a month back in 1910. Yeah? So I should be a PNM for the rest of my life. I should be a PNM till I'm dead. Eh? PNM folks? You free education? What is supposed to do? What is supposed to do? Them kind of madness. Them people and be talking about them PNM people. Oh God, the PNM get you free education and we have free healthcare and we have this and we have that and we have the other. Yeah, we have free healthcare, but the Prime Minister does leave the country to take care of his health. Free healthcare. Free healthcare. Free. It's free. But when the Prime Minister, something wrong with him, he flying out. Or he flew out. he didn't fly out, he flew out of Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. PNM folks, do you know when the Prime Minister coming back from his private trip? Do you know? He don't care. Nah, he don't care. I see when my girl party, boy, party, I see where you're going. Yeah, and here is it. Here what does always say. Does the US government provide free university education? No. Okay. So what? So what? Let me ask you a question, PNM folks. Why you don't compare crime in Trinidad to crime in Iceland? Compare that now. Let me compare. Let me compare apples and apples. Why we don't compare crime in Trinidad and Tobago to crime in Iceland? Let me compare that. As a matter of fact, you know what? When yours truly made a comparison with respect to property tax and the islands, all these other islands had a lower property tax than Trinidad and Tobago. How do you think it went from 3% to 2%? Because you know what? They didn't want to do that comparison. They didn't want to do that comparison against up the islands because they would have realized that the property tax is lower. They would have realized that. So you know what? They just throw it up in here, this spaghetti terry man, and chop on the wall and see what goes stick. Now you know what? They had to reduce it to 2. And you know what? You know what? I go give you my opinion on this property tax now, because I have a change of opinion on that property tax. Yeah. Caller, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, caller. All right. He reconnected. Yeah, right. Yeah, where you had to come with. Crime in Iceland is low because of ice. Haha. Yeah, compare crime in Trinidad and Tobago, crime in Iceland. Let me talk about crime. Let me talk the business now. PNM Fox. Compare it now. Why you don't compare it? You will never compare it to that. You know why? You know why? I go left PNM Fox tell all you why. Them fellas and them, yes, PNM Fox, all you think this is them program on the Mugabe station. Where they just give all you anything and all you just take it lock, stock, and barrel. They tell all you anything. They can tell all you Holland Tunnel goes from France to England or from England to France, wherever they say, wherever Mr. Bacteria say does go, and all you believe that. That is it. Not here, PNM Fox. Caller, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sorry about that there just now. One of your partners, I was watching and listening to his program, as I think everybody and their brother know, I go all over
My
in terms
partner?
of
Who's my
listening.
Partner? Who's my partner?
Huh?
Who's my partner?
Oh God, before I finish, you will know who it is, man. Oh God, relax yourself now, man.
No, but
When you drink tea hot, you could end up burning your tongue, you know.
You calling
Just
my
relax.
partner. I want to know who it is.
Google.
Okay,
And Google is your partner?
Go ahead. I'm going to call on the program.
Google is your partner. The way you just be calling up in name, that had to be your partner.
Okay, go
so, and he and he was showing his Cuban, they call him. And
boy, yeah.
Cuban, if you hear Cuban praising up the doctor and Trinidad and Tobago, and if you hear how he say, and with that, the same man who not too long ago, if you hear how he was cussing. So that's what I'm trying to tell people. Don't end up like market crab and get tied up with people who this today and that tomorrow and that, because you big them up and you bring thing. And then tomorrow now, I mean, I could call a whole lot of names who switch, you know. You understand? I could call a lot of them, but I know you know them, so I wouldn't go through that. You understand? Sometimes I park my vehicle if I don't go for the Spain, and I travel because I close to the bus route. And I pay particular attention to the laventille area, not so much San Juan, Barataya, to the laventille area. And the reason why I do that is because I know the quotes, right? Laventille has not changed. Laventille the same way, 300 years laventille. Well, I exaggerate. They don't say 300, right? But laventille, I think, and I watching the amount of structures that have gone, so it have even 2-story and thing now. 2-story, not wood, not plastic, not board, all right? Not paper. I'm talking about solid concrete. You understand? It have 1 or 2 houses that I see that is still board, and it looking like it board for the past 500 years, right? But I looking at the amount of concrete structure, and I'm only saying that based on those who are saying that laventille the same way, and I don't believe that the government build those houses there and change them from board to concrete. I believe it's the people who did that. The people who did that, I am not too sure how they were able to do it. You understand? But I see it's done, and I say, but this contradicting the thing what people are be saying, because I can't imagine that you do all this structure thing and they have some rice to cook, they have some, you know. And the next thing is go down by the courts. Come Trinidad quick, If you want, I could help you with the ticket. Come Trinidad quick and go down by the courts and check and see women who lining up for maintenance. And I want you to walk with your pen and paper. Don't walk with no calculator. Walk with your pen and paper and check and tell me after you've checked how many of them are Chinese, how many of them are Syrians, how many of them are East Indian descent, how many of them are African descent. I would like you to do that for me, please. And I know it will not help me alone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Folks, I want you all to listen to this.
How baffling to me, Black people is vote for PNM. The PNM they shit on them. The 1%, which is strong behind the PNM party, is the ones who just get all the big contract. Or you see it on the Anthony Bourdain show, where they say that they are the most powerful group of people, the smallest but the most powerful group of people in Trinidad. So they gain all the big contracts, right? Take a look at the PNM areas, the PNM strongholds is the most poor areas in Trinidad, the most crime-infested areas. So them ain't getting nothing at all. The representatives ain't doing nothing for the people, ain't giving them jobs, ain't giving them a way out of this crime, ain't educating the people, right? But the Syrians and them becoming filthy rich every time you pay them in power. That's why they're so rich. Because from time they beginning, they realize because this PNM party is so corrupt, they will do anything for money. So it's easy to go through the PNM party and make all the money. And the black people voting for them continuously. They own all the media outlets, so they could push the message wherever they want. They can make it very difficult for any other party to win an election. All you can see, the PNM party doing nothing for you for so much years. Eh? At least when Kamala there, everybody does benefit. Everybody benefiting. All you prefer the Syrian, they're rich. That everybody have a little money in their pocket because the Prime Minister is a black man, but he ain't giving all you nothing.
You hear that? Hear that? Man speak truth to power. Yeah? Truth to power. Why you think Gordon Joseph and them doesn't want to hear no statistics? Oh, you always talk about statistics. You remember the Prime Minister about diversify. Gordon Joseph and they want statistics. Statistics don't lie. It don't lie. It don't lie. Yeah? Why it is that in 2024, laventille, Morvan, and environs who have never forsaken the PNM is so dilapidated. They can't get water. They're begging for water. You know what they get them? A standpipe. Take that in all your perfume. A standpipe. That's what they give them. And swimming pool. Standpipe and a swimming pool. You're hungry? You go down by the swimming pool and drink some salt water. Yeah. Go on, all the drink salt water. Yeah. But please. You know, this thing and this, you see this election coming up here? This election is the mother of all election. Just like this election here on Tuesday in this country is the mother of all election. The election in 2025 is the mother of all election in Trinidad and Tobago. We're going to truly see who are about country and who are about party. Because we have to understand we cannot continue to do the same thing and get different results, especially the people of Laventille, Morvan, and environs. Let me try a thing. You have nothing to lose. You don't get nothing anyway. What is the big deal? You ain't getting nothing from them, right? So what do you have to lose? Let me try something, man. Let me try something. Let me try a little thing. Because we ain't going to lose nothing. If the UNC win and they ain't give you nothing, we ain't lose nothing. Right? But if the PNM wins and they continue to give you nothing, that is, you have always supported them. You have always supported them. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. When is the last time have there been any beautification done in Laventille, Morvan, and environs? Oh God, at least paint up the walls. You understand? The houses up in all the way up there, up in Laventille and thing. Go and paint them up, decorate them nice. And you hear this Gordon Joseph? Eh? And there's a man used to live in Passy Street, you know. And when I come back home, Chumakak Laventille is worse than it was when I left in 1977. Worse. What about them pictures that the woman up in Chumakak show us? Eh? Yeah? Yeah, you're a PNM Fox. You also would have made a good slave catcher in Africa. Yeah? That's all right. You know what would have happened, PNM Fox? I would have defended the people who are at the bottom of the barrel. At the bottom of the barrel. Why you don't ask Prime Minister Rowley why you going on a trip and you don't even know when you're coming back to the country? That is acceptable to you, PNM Fox. You know why? Because you're supporting your party by any means necessary. Yeah, clear.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Washington again.
Yeah, you're inside.
Yeah, we are nothing to lose.
We are nothing to lose.
So better we try something new.
Try something.
Well, Mr. Wall Street.
Yeah.
I feel like that boy will be the man
third lady PNM and a Rowley partner who gave the scholarship for Howard. Yeah, Howard.
Frederick. Dr. Frederick.
Frederick. I hear he was say I like he gave the minister some things.
Yeah.
Welcome home.
A $1 million scholarship to the Ministry of Education. $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's setting himself up nice.
So fly man, you the country against who in charge now? Who is acting prime minister now? Small Pen?
Yeah, Small Pen. Frequent flyer PM. You gotta call him the frequent flyer prime minister.
I know move the defender look on anytime you go touch me when you ready now.
Yeah, man.
What should I get in there? When I get there, I go let you know, right?
Yeah, man.
Say no more. Yeah, man. Love.
Yeah. Folks, I want you all to listen to this one too. Listen to this one. What they think these people easily, you know. They ain't easy, you know. Listen to this one. Listen to this one, all you. Yeah? The country has an acting prime minister. What is your problem? PNM Fox. For sense of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Why the prime minister in 9 years have never appointed someone that look like you, PNM Fox? In our party, where 70 to 80% of the people that look like you voted for our party. And you okay with that? You okay with that, you know? How could you be okay with that? But listen to this all, yeah? Listen to this. This is what the PNM gives. This is what the PNM gives. Listen to this one.
Vendors at the Queen's Park Savannah, Port of Spain, are willing to take the government to court after they were ordered to vacate the area to allow preparation for the Memorial Day procession. Speaking with Guardian Media yesterday, President of the Association of Local Culinary Ambassadors, ALCA, Michael Williams said the Ministry of Agriculture wrote him on October 22nd requesting that he and his 62 members leave from midnight tomorrow to 4:30 p.m. on November 10th.
Can you imagine that, boy? Entrepreneurs, mainly people who trying to make an honest living, right? You want them move. Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, Mr. Wall Street. I see that public train for a week or 2 weeks while I step out and most of any food.
Yeah, up in the Savannah. They stopping them.
Right. They stopping to do what?
The people up in the Savannah, the vendors up in the Savannah. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I for the train for a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, like a 2 weeks. Because something with memorial. Eh? Poor people trying to make an honest living.
Christmas, because we want to put food on the table, Wall Street.
Why? It's sad.
Why don't look at people for two weeks there? Them go be lost out.
Of course. What they go turn to? Eh?
No man, I don't put on the myself. I'm wrong by Savannah. Sometimes eat a nice little food. There's some nice little fish at the wrong. Very nice little way Savannah.
Yeah,
we will look into that too.
When I come home, I used to go up there and get a little thing up there.
Right now, the man talking. He want to come out and talking. A spokesman for the people who fly in the trade wrong there.
Yep.
They cry out. They said that would be a big losses for them there, you know.
Yeah, they want to take them to court.
Great is DP and them.
Yeah, man. You all listen to this. Listen.
The two-page letter said the vendors needed to vacate the area for preparations for the Memorial Day procession on November 10th to take place. Williams described the request as political bullying and vowed not to adhere to it. As president of the organization, I am not going to carry out this kind of wicked, vindictive order for no apparent reason.
You know what the man said? Wicked, vindictive order. Yeah? I mean, come on, man. Come on. The people trying to make an honest living. Work around it now. You telling them, nah. For this time, you can't be here. You know how much money them people could lose? How much money? You know what they should do? This is what they should do. Right? You see the part, that 50 million entertainment budget for Prime Minister Rowley? If I was Prime Minister Rowley, you know what I'd do? All right. How much vendors is that? How much are they losing? right? Amongst all you. It add up to what? 500,000? All right. All you hold that. All you hold that. Look. So now the entertainment budget go be 49,500,000. 500,000 could hold all you over. Are distributing it. That is what a caring prime minister will do.
You want to lay some wreaths for some dead men who dead 100 years ago. I respect the fact that you want to have a ceremony for them. All respect to that, but don't oppress the living to honor the dead. William said in the past he and the vendors gladly vacated the area the day before Memorial Day, even power washing the area at their own cost. He said the week-long order is nonsensical as the vendors operate after 5:30 p.m. and the proposed practice will take place during the day. He said when he inquired why the vendors must leave for the week, he was reportedly told that it was a decision made by a committee at the Ministry of Agriculture. Williams stressed that the vendors were not squatting, but had a memorandum of understanding with the Agriculture Ministry to vend. We definitely will continue vending each day, as is said in the memorandum of understanding. We will cease at midnight before the ceremony when they have the parade, and we will give them their space. As far as trying to bully us into staying home, we are not going to do it. Why should the authorities come now and tell us to stay home for no justified reason? This is what you call bullying. You want a definition of political bullying. This is it. Williams said if he and his members were made to leave, he would take legal action against the state for loss of earnings for each vendor and their employees. Guardian Media attempted to contact Minister of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries Kazim Hossain, as well as Minister in the Ministry Avinash Singh on the matter, but neither responded.
See? All you see? All you see? Look at that. Poor people making an honest living in Trinidad and Tobago. You telling them a week. All you can be there for a week. You know how much money them people losing? How they gonna make up that money? How? And that's okay. That fly over everybody head. Them is vendors, leave them. Yeah? Think about that. And this is the things that we have had going on in Trinidad and Tobago for too long. For too long. There's oppression after oppression after oppression. Yeah? And you see Price Mart feeling the Forex puncher, the Forex crunch. They want to get out of Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah? But folks, which one should I play here? Property tax deadline extended, Let me play this one here. And I want to say something about this too. Property tax deadline extended to December the 20th. Right? Yes, extended. Property tax deadline. You know, I am getting to the point, where is that? I think the government should scrap this property tax. Scrap it. Just scrap it. Scrap the property tax. It don't seem to be working. Find some other way to tax the people. Find another way. Because this one don't seem to be working. Find another way to tax the people in Trinidad and Tobago. Take a listen.
Finance Minister Coleman Burt has announced a new deadline to pay property tax to December 20th. In an X, formerly Twitter, post on November 2nd, Burt announced the new payment deadline and stated the deadline for Board of Inland Revenue to deliver property tax notices has been extended to November 29th. On June 25th, the ministry advised residential property owners to disregard tax notices dated before March 6, as the Property Tax Act was amended. The amendment changed the rate of tax payable from 3% to 2%, and payments were due by September 30th. On September 23rd, it was announced the deadline was pushed back from September 30th to November 29th. In the Post, Burt also said payments could also now be made online at Republic Bank from next week Friday, November 8th. On October 30th, on its website, the ministry announced the introduction of property tax online bill payment. First Citizens customers were able to pay their property tax via the First Citizens online banking from that day.
Trinidad and Tobago got to come up with something better because this property tax thing don't seem to work for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Mr. Point Fortin, I see that video. I might be able to play the audio, but yeah. Just Sodra, Ram Kalawan. Where you joining us from? Rowley said in 2015 that Cameron will bring back property tax. Fox, your statement evidently you have made yourself be influenced by the likes of the Mugabe station and the evening program on the eyes. Now that slave catchers for you, sad be your portion. Fox says, then she began to send mixed signal while we welcome her doing away with the illegal procedure of having non-elected official act as prime minister in her absence. She made the whole exercise into a pappy show by giving everybody a 7 days. Jack Warner, Winston Dupron, Errol McLeod, and Vanilla Allen topping acted as prime minister. Wow. Wow. That was very diverse, boy. Yeah, boy. That's what Mrs. Kamala Prasad Vasasa did, boy, Fox. That is diversity, equity, and inclusion, boy. How we go get that with your prime minister, Fox? Fox, thanks for posting that, you know. You just exposed Prime Minister Rowley, boy. Jack Warner, Winston Ducaran, Errol McLeod, and Volina Allen topping. What? Thanks for that, boy. Real good information there, boy. They sold raffle tickets to Bill Bali's house. Okay. Every citizen peacefully should call on the PM to resign immediately and mandate the president to call an election now. Nah, wait, that ain't happening. That ain't happening at all. That ain't happening at all. Okay. I have one other video that I want to play here. Let me see. No, not that one. So, folks, the thing about it, boy, is that we as a people have a big decision to make come 2025. It's a big decision. Right? And we cannot take this thing very lightly. We just cannot. Hey, look, I forget this one here. All right, let me play this one for you. We have 10 more minutes. Let me play this one for you before we go. Let me play this one, boy. What? Oh, look, the PNM working. I'm going to show you something. I want to show you something. I was shocked when I see this. Mover Defender, help me with this one. I wonder, I don't know if this, I don't know, is this an election gimmick, boy? Or I don't know. But listen to this one.
Morvant gets new community center. The first community center ever built in TT has finally been relocated to a renovated facility opposite the original building on Cipriani Street. The long-awaited new Morvant Central Community Center opened its doors on October 30th, complete with a gym, multiple classrooms, and a computer lab, courtesy of the Digital Transformation Ministry. The center is a long-time wish of the community finally fulfilled. Minister of Sport and Community Development Shantha Cudjoe-Lewis praised the community's resilience in her speech at the opening. You waited, you prayed, you worked, you kept hope alive. And today represents a new beginning for the people of Morvant. It is a testament to your strength, determination, courage, and community spirit. And that's one thing that stands out to me about Morvant as a Tobagonian. She gave special recognition to Rhonda Rochar, president of the Morvant Central Community Council, who advocated for the center's construction. She wrote to the Prime Minister because it was felt that the Minister of Community Development wasn't moving fast enough. That is woman. MP for Laventille East / Morvant Adrian Leonce expressed his hopes for the center. This community center is going to be the heartbeat of Morvant. It is going to be a space of transformation. We are going to be able to give hope to people that feel hopeless. We are going to be able to give direction to people that have lost their way. We're going to bring programs, grants, and systems that will help develop your personal lives. Members of the Community Council also told Newsday about their hopes for the center. Candace Arthur, welfare officer, said, "It will definitely benefit the community and the council. Has a lot of things in store for the youths, sports, entertainment, everything. This center is to bring the youths together, get them off the streets, give them a place to be, something to do. And now they can come to a place where they can put their ideas out to us and we make it up." Council member Rona Adams-Rindell said, "This is a celebration for the entire community, especially the young ones. We are hoping it will motivate them and give them a complete change of mindset, so we will have a better country and community. Because good things come out of Morvant. Remember that." Newsday also spoke to Adrian Raymond, manager of corporate communications at the National Maintenance Training and Security Company Ltd, NTS, which handled the project management and construction. He said, "From our perspective, it's a beautiful facility. It's well built. The auditorium can hold about 300 people. There's a gym, there's a full kitchen, and a computer lab. There are so many schools around here that can use it for events, and it's physically centered in the community, which I think is very important. People in the community don't have to drive to get here. They can just walk up the road and access everything the center has to offer."
Check your audio, watch it. We ain't hearing you on the live. Check your audio.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Yeah, move a defender. Move a defender before you
No
talk.
audio worship.
Move a defender. All you got a new community center. Let me hear what you had to say now. Let me hear what you had to say about that.
What I say now, you know, long that center breakdown worship.
Yeah.
That would they forget to put in that whole, you see that whole editorial?
Yeah.
They forget to tell you that that center breakdown over 15 years now.
Yeah.
And it's billing about 10. So don't let us mama guy yes and finish. We thankful for it. But how long you hear what the woman said? One of the ladies from over wrote to the Prime Minister, you know, for him to speak to the Shamfa Kojo, you know. No longer center billing worship.
Okay.
So don't let them misguide you like it started been last year. I said that billing over 9 or more years now.
Who is the contractor? Is that a local?
It's my partner, I go on.
Oh God! Yeah. All right. Yeah. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat and send your closing voice note. Yeah. I go play that voice note there by that video by 0.14 tomorrow. Yeah, folks. So, folks, it is very simple, right? Coming up on Thursday, we're gonna have a sham election by the Laventille West Women Leagues to re-elect, or not to re-elect, to support Phil Gerald Hines. Yeah? So now there's a toss-up now between Kareem Marcel and Phil Gerald Hines. And at the end of the day, the prime minister is going to make the decision of who he wants. And everybody already know. You know he wants Fitzgerald Hines. So Kareem go benefit from this because he go get a little something. He go get something. He might end up well saying that sit down on the side and maybe if you pay him again, you might get a junior minister or something, relax yourself and you'll kind of get something. Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Water. I know it's crunch time.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon to you, Uncle Tommy, and to Marie again. Mr. Wall Street.
Yeah.
You see moves?
Yeah.
Yeah, them are moves, boy.
I
tell you, just push on the move for the last play.
I tell you, they're good. They're real good, boy.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. They're not a software. 2015 years.
Yeah.
And when they get in there, they tear move, blah blah community center. So when they close down the one with God Christopher had, and they can continue that community center.
No. But KFC, I'm glad a local fella get a little work too. I really glad.
Yeah, what should I glad along people like me, people like myself, eating and drinking and I didn't pay them because it's very hard to get contract and thing right now.
Yeah. So I glad a man get earners. You know what I mean? I glad somebody get earners.
I support contractor I got it end, but that is good. But only if you get any money and time or first, I really don't get the money and time.
That's a different story. When you get earners.
Yeah, man. What should have a blessed day you and the family and Uncle Tommy and all the viewers and them and tell them we'll meet again. Love and respect. I'm out.
Yeah, but we can't be upset with that one. Because a local man get earners. You know what I mean? So me crying that down. Even though I know it took a while, a brother get some food to put on the table to feed the family. So I glad about that. You understand? I glad about that. I ain't gonna complain about that one. So folks, put your closing comments in the chat. Yeah? Put your closing comments. I go PNM Fox, I go put up your closing comment on the screen, eh? You understand? I go put it up on the screen. So look it up on the screen there. Yeah? So folks, let's go for a quick station identification. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We'll be right back after this.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Of course, we are back with you. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. And folks, I want to say thank you to all you guys who joined us. Of course, you guys know I was solo. Tommy will be back with us tomorrow. Tommy had some business he had to take care of. I tried to hold on the fort as best possible. Hey, let me say hello to the Queen of Talk about Aisha Wells. Aisha Wells, I posted in my house and I say, oh God, boy, do all kind of thing with Aisha. I said, Aisha can handle these stories, Yeah, she said, boy. I said, God. And I said, nah, Aisha good man. Aisha can handle these stories. Yeah? Yeah, Aisha can handle these stories. Yeah, Bandman, we're doing Trinidad time. Yeah, we're doing this show on Trinidad time, not on the USA time. Because we have a responsibility to the people that listen to us here on WZYE 95.9 FM. So we take it upon ourselves to make sure that we are on TNT time and we are not on USA time, right? So whenever we come on, whenever it's 7 o'clock in the TNT, we will come on here at 6 o'clock, right? So there you go. Let me play any voice notes we have here. Okay. There we go.
That's why sometimes people don't like you and they don't like Tommy, you know. My closing comment. Tommy asks at time, okay, so if we move the PNM and we put the UNC, not in exactly his exact words, but it means the same thing. And we put the UNC and the crime continue, the murder then continue, then what? You weren't there, WS, my Chumacan friend. But the response was, Tommy, I can't remember the exact words, but it's words to the effect, Tommy. Oh gosh, man, take off that red glasses now. Take off that red shirt. Take off that red socks, that red shoes. Tommy, that red, according to you, WS, that red egg plug. Boy, now you ask our friend, who is the contractor? Who is the contractor? Well, everybody and their brother hear the response. And that is how it is in the country. That is exactly how it is in the country. So you see why things are the way they are? Eh? Our friend who was Minister of Sport, he promoted that, hey, I had nothing to do with that. Right? You see that criminal empire? I had nothing to do. Yes, I was the line minister. Yeah, the box supposed to stop with me, but it had things that happened under me that I put it in my words, I didn't know about or I didn't endorse. Yeah, I feel that is very, but they go along, come along, and then they will use that and run with that. And they will say, boy, yeah, boy, that live sport was really dead sport. But how come when other things happening, let's say, for example, with the PNM, they don't look at it that way. They only looking to hold the minister to his throat. And they're not saying, well, boy, the minister mean well, but it's people who under him. You understand? Because I have said it to you all already. The Bible said the love of money, and that had nothing to do with color. Whether they're yellow, they're red, they're green, they're black, or they mix with brown and green. It doesn't matter. The love of money, and people who are not mature enough and strong enough, when they see money, so they get too toolbay. They get no toshies. But some all they want to see that all they feel if my people get in, everything will be all right. Maybe I might get a cut too. Right? And everything will be all right. Let me come off that now. Let me fix this place in Jesus' name. We could do this. But we need the people, the mic and them to be balanced or try to be. Have a good evening all.
So folks, there you have it. There you have it. I think that was the last voice note. Let's see if there's any closing comments, yeah? Over Defender.
Rashid,
Yeah.
before you go, I just need to bring clear some money here, right? Because you see this, today I would be never answering that gentleman. What's the only reason I laugh when he asked me who's the contractor? Because it comes like I was just brought up with a partner. I will laugh. But the reason why the community center stayed so long is because of payment. Payment wasn't forthcoming, and the work was to stop on many occasions. But the reason I laughed when I told you my partner, is because it comes like I was saying some things against my partner. Right? No other reason. Like they say, if you understand what I mean, worship, it was just merely to highlight what was going on, but then you catch more of that by asking me who is the contractor. Right? Yeah. Enjoy evening worship. Yeah, man.
KFC, I see we recording our message there. KFC quick in a way. KFC record our message and then 2 they delete it, So folks, S West says Trinidad and Tobago can be restored economically under the UNC KPB 2024-25, but under the PNM steep downturn economy, sadness, crime, poverty, hopelessness equal to failed country. Yeah? All right, let me play KFC voice before you delete it.
Good afternoon, worship. God, Joseph going mad. That one I love the PNM entitled to go mad when they see nothing right going on in your country and just loving that party blindly. God, Joseph, you know you're going mad. He's saying frightened to live. Yeah, Jesus. But we frightened to live because the crime is going on in this country. Like the Honorable Prime Minister said, who dead, dead, who live, live. What shit?
Yeah, man. So, folks, that's it for us. We are out of here. See you tomorrow. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. 7 to 10 p.m. in the village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Uncle Tommy will be back tomorrow. So, you know, the WZYE twins will be back in full force tomorrow. We are out of here. Let me play Tommy Does Go Out with this song. So let me play the song Tommy Does Go Out with. We out of here.
Hey, hey, oi, oi. Hey, hey, oi, oi. In Trinidad and Tobago, politics was we and them. That was never meant to be so, according to the anthem. But ethnic insecurity was maintained to divide us by some people in the country to sow the seeds of distrust. But we have fought a new system within the community. Now what used to be we and them has now become only we. From now on this nation is we. From now on it is you and I. From now on it is unity. From now on we flying high. All the races have come together to build a better country and create a brighter future for the whole society. The we and them thing is no more, because it is plain to see in this country from shore to shore the community is we. No more we and them, from now on this nation is we. No more we and them, from now on this nation is we and we and we and we. From India and some came from Africa. Look today, their descendants are here, coexisting together. There are others who came here too, the Chinese, Syrians and such. Native people are just a few in this land that we love so much. But the politics of the day and the love for a party cause people to begin to say them is them and we is we. From now on this country is we. From now on we all shall be one. From now on that's how it shall be. From now on all division done. As today united we stand, the people of Trinbago. One country, one nation, one island. Chutney Pan and Calypso. It's Trinidad and Tobago, better known as TNT. And we want the whole world to know we see ourselves as we. No more we and them, from now on this nation is we. No more we and them, from now on this nation is we and we and we and we. In this nation is no more, and Mother China done disappear, gone away for good I'm sure. If we want to build a real nation, there can be no we and them. In spite of ethnic persuasion, all should fit in the system. Side by side we stand hand in hand within the society. This here paradise island, because you and I means we. From now on laventille is we. From now on race do not matter. From now on we means unity. From now on we are together. They cannot divide me again, cause we enter a new era. United we shall all remain, looking out for each other Eric tell we matter they done. Today it is plain to see a new paradigm has begun, and that paradigm is we. No more we and them from now on. This nation is we. No more we and them from now on. This nation is we and we and we and we.